Good day, everyone. My name is Teacher Well. I am your teacher in technology. Today, our lesson is about Visual Basic. Introduction to Visual Basic. So, in this lesson, you will learn about the Visual Basic, starting the Visual Basic. What are the components of Visual Basic window? How to insert controls in a Visual Basic project, how to execute a Visual Basic program, and how to save a project and a form. What is a Visual Basic? So a Visual Basic is a programming system created by Microsoft. The basic aim is to create For creating this system was to give a user-friendly that supports a graphical user interface. It is derived from the earlier language BASIC, which means beginner's all-purpose symbolic instruction code. BASIC is a simple language with a simple programming construct and is used in text-based environment. It supports character user interface. It enables rapid application development of a GUI application. Visual Basic was one of the first systems that made it practical for writing program for the Windows operating system. So Visual Basic is an event-driven programming language. Event-driven programming is a way of programming in which the flow of the program is determined by an event. An event is any action performed either by using the mouse click, double click, or by pressing keys on the keyboard. Visual Basic Integrated Development Environment is a term commonly used in programming world to describe the interface and the environment that you use to create your own application. It is called integrated because it has many features like designing, editing, compiling, and debugging within a common environment. The Visual Basic IDE is made up of the following components. Number one, the menu bar, property window, toolbar, form design window, toolbox, form layout window, project explorer, and a code window. So here I will show you all of these. Where is the menu bar, property window, toolbar, and all of the integrated development environment in Visual Basic. Later, you will learn where is this, where is the toolbox, where is the project explorer, where is the code window, what are the uses of Visual Basic. So with Visual Basic, you can create an educational program for teaching any module to school or college level students. For businessman, it can create business programs such as inventory management system, a payroll system, which can control the payroll of your employees, a financial program, as well as accounting program to help manage businesses and increase productivity. It can create programs for programmers who create games. So if you want to create games, you can also use the Visual Basic. Now, how can we start? How can you start? How can you open a Visual Basic application? So here you can click on Start button, All Programs, and then choose Microsoft Visual Basic 6.0. So if you have already installed in your computer, you can go to Start, All Programs, and then look for a Microsoft Visual Basic 6.0 application. Now inside the once you open it, so the first view you can see something like this. Once you open the Visual Basic application, you can see there's a new. If you want to have a new project, you can choose new. Or if you want to open an existing project, if you want to open a recent project. So in a new project, this is a default tab with standard exit options selected. It helps you to create a new project. That is why new, existing. If you want to open an existing project, recent. So if you want a most recent created project, if you want to open, you can choose recent. Now here inside you can see this is the integrated development environment of a Visual Basic application. As you can see, here is the menu bar. So you can see here is the menu bar. You can see file, edit, view, project, format. All of these are menu bar. And here is the toolbox. So all of these inside the toolbox, these are the tools inside the toolbox. Here is the form design window. So here you can see a form design window. Here you can see the project explorer window at the right pane. Here is the properties window, and below of it you can see the form layout window. So here is when you open a Visual Basic application and you choose a project, you can see something like this. Once you open a project, what are the components of Visual Basic window? So number one, the title bar displays the name of the project along with the mode you are currently viewing. So for example, the name of the project is Project 1 and it is in the design mode. So this is on the design mode. As you can see, form design window. So you are already on the design mode of your project. Menu bar. The menu bar is present below the title bar. It contains different menus like file, edit, view, project, etc. Toolbar. So as you can see, below the menu bar, you can see all of the toolbars. So here are the toolbars. And about toolbox. So toolbox contains a set of controls that are used to place on the form while designing it. So here is the toolbar. And inside of it, you can see all of the set of controls like the pointer. How can we create a label, a frame, checkbox, combo box, timer, As you can see, combo box, the directory list box, shape, how we can insert image on all the object, picture box, text box, command button, option button, list box, B scroll bar, driver list box, file list box, line, and data. So here are the controls inside the toolbox. Later, I will show you how to use some of the controls here. Now here you can see what are the meaning of pointer. So it helps in resizing and moving an object. Picture box, it displays icons, bitmap files. Label, it displays a text that the user cannot modify or interact with. Text box, it creates a text box to display message or accept data. Now all of it, you can check the meaning. Let's say the command button. So it is used to carry out the specified action when the user chooses it. Checkbox. It displays true or false or yes or no option. Option button. So it creates radio button so the user can select only one option from the given multiple options. Combo box. It provides drop-down lists and allows the user to select an item from it. So all of this we will learn from the advanced. You can read what are the meanings of each controls in your books. Now here is the Project Explorer. Here you can see, you can view the code. A Project Explorer window display a list of all the forms in a project. It is present on the right side of the screen. Here you can view the code. You can view the object. You can toggle the folder, the project name. Here is the project name, a forms folder. Here is the forms folder and the forms module. Properties window. The properties window is also present at the right side of the Visual Basic window. Here you can see let's say for example, here is the properties of the Form 1. As you can see, inside the properties of Form 1, you can modify the appearance, the back color, border style, caption, and all of the controls in of the form. Here you can modify the properties of Form 1. Let's say you have a form open and you want to edit the color of the background. If you want to insert a picture, you can also do this in the properties window of a form. Form layout window. So it determines the starting position of the form relative to the screen. So you can see the layout of your form in the form layout window. Form design window is placed in the form of a grid used to design a form. A form in Visual Basic displays various controls that provide the user interface. Some of the controls are labels, text box, command buttons, A form is saved with an extension of .frm. A form could be an introduction screen. So here is the form design window. You can switch between the form design window and the code window either by clicking on the tools present in the Projects Explorer or by selecting either of the first two options in the View menu. Code window. The code window is used for event-driven programming for different objects created on the form. So here you can see a code window. Here you can enter your code. Let's say in this example, you can see once you click a command button, an event will happen. Something will happen. Let's say, for example, private sub command 1. Click. So there is a message box that says hello. So that is the use of code window. You can uh, write your code inside the code window. Now, how can you execute a Visual Basic program? So if you already finish creating your form, then you can click on the menu bar. You can click on Run and then choose Start. And then your form will open on the form window. Now let's do this and I will show you now the Visual Basic 6.0 application. And then I will show you how to insert controls in a Visual Basic project. Okay, we will create maybe similarly something like this. How can you save a project? Now let's go to Visual Basic application. How can you save a form and how can you save the, the project? Where will you want to enter the name of the form? And where will you want to enter the name of your project? Now let's move to a Visual Basic. So here is an example of a form which is already open. But I will close this so that you will learn how to open a Visual Basic 6.0 application. So in your Windows, go to type here to search and then type Visual Basic 6.0. As you can see from the top, Microsoft Visual Basic 6.0. So just click this. As you can see, once you choose Visual Basic 6.0, you will see the windows will open something like this. This is the first window that you can see once you open your Visual Basic application. You can see here, new. So if you want to create a new project, you can choose new. If you want to open an existing, let's say an existing, you have an existing project, so it will open here. If you want to open the recent, so these are the recent project in your Visual Basic application. But now I will make a new project. New. And then I will choose standard Excel. Then once I open it, so this is, once you open it, so you can see something like this. Here is the form design window. Here you can design your form. Here is the toolbox. And here are the controls inside the toolbox. Here is the menu bar. The menu bar have file, edit, view, project, etc. And here are the toolbar. So here are the toolbars. As you can see, when I click here, you can open the Project Explorer. Once I click this, as you can see, it opens from the right side of your Visual Basic application. Here you can modify your forms. In the Project Explorer, as you can see, here is the project name, project 1. The project, a form name. Again, the project 1 is the project name, form 1 is the form name, and here is the form module. As you can see, you can view the code. So if you want to make a code inside this form 1, you can click this. If you want to view the object, let's say you have a lot of objects here, so you can view object. You want to toggle the folder, so you can toggle all the folders of this form. Next is the properties window. As you can see, this is the properties window of this form. Here you can modify, you can edit the color of your form. Let's say, for example, the back color. I want to edit the color of this form. Let's say, for example, you can go to palette and then change the color of your form. Now, now I will show you how to use some of the controls in Visual Basic. So here, if I want to change the color, let's say I want to change the color of it, go to back color, and then palette, and then choose the color that you want. Let's say I want a blue. So as you can see, the background of the form has been changed to blue. If you want to change, you can again change this. It's up to you. Okay, now if you want to, how can we use some of the controls in uh, Visual Basic? So here, if I want to make a title, let's say I want to make a title for my form, go to label. You can see a big letter A here, which stands for label. And then you can drag here. As you can see, you can edit the label. Let's say I want the label to be the name of this form or the title of this form. So you can go to right click and then properties and then go to caption. Again, if you want to make a label, yeah, I will delete it and then go to label and then drag inside the form design view. And then if you want to make a label, let's say the title of your form, right click and then properties and then go to caption and then type the label. Let's say some Cook School Information System. And you can, after you type your title, you can change the color. You go to color or color, go to palette, and then change the color. Then you can customize your label inside the properties of a label. Remember, a form have a different properties from a label of different controls. Different controls have different properties. Okay, let's say I already finished. This is just an example. So if I want to make a student number, okay, I can again go to right click, go to caption. So I can say student number. And then if I want to make a text box so that I can write, I can enter my number. So you can go to text box AB. You can see A and B, which means this is a text box. Here you can enter any records. If you want to have a student number entered, so here you can enter any data. Here you can again go to properties and then you can modify the design, the format of your text box. Now after you design it, again you can make another label for, let's say, student name. Again, go to right click, properties, caption, student name. Here you can change you can change the name of your text box. Go to text box 1 for the student number, then go to properties, then look for the name. Look for the name. Let's say I want the name to be student number. So here, the name of this text box is now a student number. Next. So inside of it, you can remove the text inside of it. As you can see, inside the text properties of a text box, you can remove the text. Or if you want to have a student, let's say student number. This is a student number. So that it is easy for you to understand what types of data do you want to enter inside of this text box. Change the name of the text, the same as the name of a text box. Let's say the name is student number, so you can also change the name the same with the name of this text box, which is student number. Next, I want to have a text box for a student name. Again, you can change the name, go to properties, then look for the name above. Here you can change the name to student name. And then change the name of the text to text student name. Now if already finished, let's say you are already finished doing your student information system. Let's say I want to edit this, some cop school student information system. Let's say you want to have a command button. Okay, make choose command button. Then here, so you can have a button that will save this record. Let's say in command button, let's click it. I want to change the name and right click, then go to the name. Let's say here, again the name change to, let's say I want to save. I can uh, uh, give a name save and then go to text. Let's say the caption, let's say change the caption to save. So it's different from a label. In a label, you need to change the text and the name. But in the command button, you need to change the name and the caption. Okay, let's say you already finish. Okay, I want to change the name of the properties of this form. I want to change the color, the back color. Okay, the back color. Okay, I want to change to blue. Okay, this is just an example. Okay, if you want to run this, okay, you can run this form. If you want to check, you can go to run and then start. Click start. As you can see, this is the output of the form. You can see, you can uh, you can write the number. Here you can write the name. Let's say I want me. I'm number one. My name is Ruel. Then you can save. So in the save, you need to have an event. So once you click this command button, something will happen. Let's say if I want to click this, I want to save this form. That is why Visual Basic is an event-driven programming language. An event will process all your action in a Visual Basic application. This is just an example of the integrated development environment of Visual Basic. Now, how can we return back? How can we return back? As you can see, once I close it, I return to the form design view. Again, I want to run. Then if I close this, I return to the form design view of Visual Basic application. So if we are already finished, you can go to file. Let's say you are already finished doing your form. You can go to file and you want to save it. You go to file, save project as. Again, go to file, save project as, and then write the name of the form that you want to name it. Let's say this form is a student form. Then save it, and then Visual Basic application as the name of the project. So I want to name this project as student. Let's say student also student project. So two, the name of the form and the name of a project. Once you save it, as you can see, the extension of a project file is .b bp, and the extension for the form is .frm frm. But in a project file, the extension of the file is .bbp, which means Visual Basic Project. Now, once you save these, two files have been created, a project and a form. Remember, in a project, there is a lot of form inside of it. So once I save it, so a project is already created. And this is how you can use the integrated development environment of a Visual Basic application. See you again in our next lesson in Visual Basic. Thank you and bye-bye.